Hello everyone, welcome to our TESOL Global YouTube channel and our tutorial series. In this tutorial series, we'll mainly discuss how you can design different electrical and electronic systems. We'll give you tips and tricks of designing those systems and how you can do measurement on those systems. So in our first video, we discuss how you can measure voltage in a circuit using multimeter. To continue that video, today we'll mainly discuss how you can measure current in a circuit. To start with, here we have an example of a circuit. This is a DC circuit with a DC power supply VDD, and it has two resistors R1 and R2 in parallel. First, consider a DC current flowing through the circuit, which is IDD, and this DC current will flow through R1 as I1 current and in R2 as I2 current. So our main question is how you can measure this I1 and I2 current. Just think for a moment how you can measure these currents. So here we will give you some examples. Just think if you can measure with these techniques. So for example, there's an option that you have the multimeter and you will connect your probes in parallel with either R1 and R2 resistor. So can you measure the current in this way? Or you can also put your probes in this way in between R1 and R2 resistor connection. So can you measure the current like this? So both of these techniques are wrong. To measure the current correctly in this kind of circuit, first of all, you have to set your multimeter in the current measurement mode, and then you have to remove the wires from R1 resistor, which is connecting the lines between R1 resistor and the power supply line. Or you can also do it similarly. You can remove the wire which is going from R1 resistor to the ground. And then you have to connect your meter probe in that location. So this will give you the current I1 which is flowing through R1 resistor. Similarly, to measure the current in R2 resistor, you have to first remove a part of wire from the R2 resistor, which is going from the power supply or the main connection to the R2 resistor, or you can also remove a part of wire from the ground part. So the part which is going from R2 resistor to the ground. And then you have to connect the probe of the multimeter in that location, and this will give you I2 current. Now there's a quiz for you guys how you can measure the whole supply current IDD. So just add in the comment section your answer, and we will discuss this in our next video how you can measure the IDD current in a circuit. So in the next video, you also discuss how you can measure the current in some other methods. In our experience, the students or the general user, they buy cheap multimeters which cost from 10 pounds or $10 to 100 pounds or $100. And in these multimeters, the current measurement part gets broken very easily because those are very cheap multimeters and they use very cheap kind of components. So if the current measurement part of your multimeter is broken, you can measure the current in other method, which is using the voltmeter. So we will mainly discuss this in our next video. Please consider subscribing our channel for more videos like this. Also add likes and comments in our video. Please share your thoughts and what kind of videos you want from us, and we will try to prepare those kind of videos for you. Please consider following us in LinkedIn, Twitter or X, and in the Facebook. Thank you for watching.